hey, it's real estate, so everyone's different, right? High volume or high price, it's always going to be dependent upon the individual. But I just want to share a quick anecdotal story, one more anecdotal story, hope you don't mind. But that's about one day I was getting home and hard day work, blah, blah, blah. I'm pulling up. It was 100 years ago. Anyway, my neighbor was pulling up at the same time. He was also a real estate agent, and he stopped me. He said, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm doing okay, doing fine. He says, yeah. He goes, I got a closing coming up this month. And I'm thinking, you have a closing coming up this month. Man, that's a scary place to be. I wouldn't want to be there, you know? A closing, singular. And he goes on to tell me how it was a very expensive home and how he's going to make a lot of commission on it and all that sort of thing. But the whole time I'm thinking to myself, well, I had, I think, 6 or 8 closings coming up that same month. And now mine were not mega properties with, you know, the badge of honor placed upon those mega price properties, but they were nice, normal, average price properties. But I had a ton of them. And the point I'm trying to make here is that having a ton of houses going to close is just a lot more secure for most people. I know it's a little bit more work maybe, but it's more certainty in the month coming up and the month following that when we're targeting the average price home in a geographic area. When we start targeting houses 3 and 4 times the average price home, well, every house can go down the toilet quicker than not, right? I mean, all it takes is like the water not to be certified or some god-awful home inspection to go sideways, or God forbid the couple that are buying the house get into some sort of row about her mother or some God knows who knows what, right? But it just goes poof on you all of a sudden and didn't expect it. When you have one house, it seems like it's more likely to happen. You have 6, 8 houses on the books that month, even though they're lower price houses or average price houses, you're far more likely to have a good month. So we walked away. I have no idea if you closed the house or not. That's not even the meaning of the story. The meaning of the story is, the point of the story is, you know, you serve the masses, you dine with the classes. So the best thing to do for me, for anybody who I'm working with, is to focus on average price homes, maybe 15%, 20% below, maybe 15, 20% above. Every now and then you get a trophy property, but you don't focus on the trophy properties as much because they can go sideways just as quickly as one that's, you know, on the average price ticket. So we also, I mean, as a word of caution, just every now and then I'll talk to an agent who's, you know, thinking they're doing somebody a favor by going way below the average price home in the area, like 50% below the average price home in a geographic area, selling a 1-bedroom condo in a single family home sort of area. Well, those properties are going to take you just as much time to sell, maybe more, generally more, because the home buyer's new, they don't know what they're doing, they don't have their banking in order, they don't have their jobs in order, they don't have their credit in order. So it's actually more time consuming to sell way below market. Even though you think that's a great idea, you're gonna help people and, oh, that's wonderful, be a good person all day long. But remember, average price properties are a great target audience. That's where all the meat is anyway. And then you go like maybe 27% below, maybe 20, 50% above, but you try to stay in that medium price house arena, and you're far more likely to be having a successful year, a consistent year, and a year you can repeat the next year and the following year. So that's my advice on what to target. You want to look at average price properties mainly. Don't go too high above market unless you're just doing this as a hobby. But if you're trying to make a real living, you need to work on some volume, not just value. All right, thanks so much. Have a great day.